Hi, it's me. I'm back. I'm back with the Animal Crossing game. Look, it's been months. Do I even know how to play? Anyway, I don't know, I've been itching to play Animal Crossing because it's like obviously very cozy game and I just wanted to get into cozy vibes for the fall, honestly. So I was thinking I have a bunch of amiibos. So I was thinking that I would do a house for Wisp, the ghost. I wanted him to be roommates with Katrina, but if I could even say the name. Oh, let's go in here to Lottie. I wanted him to be roommates with Katrina, but I guess certain NPCs you can't have, or they can't have roommates apparently, so. Okay, let's scan him in. Let's scan. Yes, I would like to contact my friend. Wisp. He's afraid of ghosts, which is really cute. Um, oh, failed. Never mind. Read again. Hey, read. Tap. 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 Hello? Okay. Please hold. I got it. But yeah, my idea for Wisp was to not reenact, or like kind of like my own rendition of Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Yeah. Consultation time. Yeah, I wanted to redo or remake like the Ballroom and the Haunted Mansion in Disney. That's what I wanted to do. So he's gonna be unfortunately surrounded by ghosts, which he's apparently afraid of, but okay. I'm not gonna see, like, look, I did one for Katrina already, and I was really proud of it, honestly. I'll link the video up above or down below, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the outside, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna do the inside. I think I'm gonna do my little Disney idea. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're just gonna do one level. We're just gonna do my little ballroom idea. Slay. Here we are. Oh, look at him. He's floating. Of course he's floating. He ain't got no legs. His heart is pounding. He is a ghost. He has a heart even though he's a ghost. That's really cute. Okay, let's go inside. Welcome home. Alright, so the rest of this is gonna be a speed run. I will see you in the voiceover. So the first thing that I like to do is resize the room. In the picture, it's more oblong, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's larger horizontally, so I made it larger horizontally. And then I dimmed the lights because obviously spooky vibes. And the first thing I wanted to do is obviously put a picture of Wisp because he is king. He is the cutest. He's probably my favorite NPC. So yeah, and then after that, I like to go in and figure out what I'm gonna do with the walls and the floors. In the picture, I think the floors are like a wood, like hardwood. So yeah, I did like a hardwood, and then for the walls, I didn't really know what to do. I wanted to go with something a little ornate. I don't really have that many options, I guess, in HHP, huh? But I ultimately ended up going with that red wallpaper over there. I think it fits like the ornate vibe. See, but then I found the little candles, the candle wallpaper, and obviously you can't really like do a haunted house without some spooky candles going on, so I decided to use that as like the accent wall. I thought about using the one with like the pillars, but like then hanging stuff would have been weird, so I didn't use that one. I ended up using this red one over here as the wallpaper, the main wallpaper. When I was done with the wallpaper and the floor, I went on to furniture, obviously. House needs furniture anyway. I wanted to do the dining room. In the picture, there's like a giant dining room table where like a bunch of ghosts are eating dinner and watching people dance because it's a ballroom. So I decided to use the Turkey Day tables because they're not ornate, but like they're giant, like how the ballroom is in the Haunted Mansion. So I used those. For the seating, I wanted to use something fancy, so I used those stools. Not that the stools are fancy, but I wanted to put little gnomes on them because there's a bunch of ghosts sitting around the table, and you can't put anything in the chairs over here, like those fancy chairs that I have. So I decided to use some of those stools so I could put the gnomes on them, so they would act as like the ghosts in the haunted mansion all around the table. You know, you feel me? And then here I go looking for different flooring. I kind of wanted to separate the room a little bit, and I wanted to make like the section where you like the dance floor. I was gonna say section where you dance, the stupid dance floor, the dance floor. I wanted to make a different flooring so it would separate a little bit from like the dining room area. So here I am trying to do that, and I mean I guess it works. Like yeah, it's giving dance floor, I guess. Imagine I just put a froggy chair in the middle of this giant mansion. No, no, we're not doing that. We're looking for some instruments to put on the dance floor for this ballroom so that the ghosts can dance to something. So I found this organ from the wedding series from Reese and Cyrus. So it's gonna go on the dance floor. The ghosts are gonna be dancing to that. So oh, here are my little gnomes that are acting as the little ghosts in the Haunted Mansion. I made them the pastel color because I think the ghosts are like blue in the Haunted Mansion, but there's no blue gnomes. So I've decided like, at least like make them pastel like the ghosts. So yeah, I don't know why I deleted that table just then. I was actually really annoyed at myself. But I put it back and the gnomes are gonna be watching. They're gonna be watching and eating. I decided to put these ropes over here by the dance floor to like kind of again like give it more separation. Next up, I wanted to find clothes so that I can use like the mannequins as the ghosts dancing on the dance floor. Wanted to find something fancy. I was gonna use the I was gonna use the noble uniform, I think it's called, but I ended up using like the suit and tie situation. And then I wanted to find like a blue dress to go with the ghosts in the haunted mansion. Like I said that they're blue. So I ended up going with the blue dress and they're gonna be dancing on the ballroom dance floor. Good for them. I had kind of a hard time situating the mannequins on the dance floor. I think it was a little too crowded. I ended up getting rid of, I think, one of the couples at like near the end, but yeah, it works. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The dining room section in the haunted mansion I don't think has like a giant rug like under the tables or anything, but I like a rug. I personally like a rug in Animal Crossing, so I'm gonna put a rug under the dining room tables. This is me noticing that nothing's centered, so here I go trying to center it. And yeah, I'm gonna put a rug. I was gonna use like a red one, but I didn't want to go like too matchy matchy, so I used this one instead, and I think it looks pretty good. The lights are probably my favorite furniture, honestly, in Animal Crossing. I think they add so much detail. So I went with these chandeliers because, again, fancy house party, fancy mansion. So I went with these fancy chandeliers. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I thought about using these candle ones, but it's too Harry Potter for me, I think. I don't know, I like the other ones better, so I used those. Here's me noticing that in the haunted mansion picture and for the ballroom, there's more than one instrument. So so I'm putting more than one instrument. There's a cello and I end up putting a harp. I don't think there's a harp in the actual picture, but yeah, I wanted more instruments on the dance floor, so there's that. For the table, I wanted to put like a cute centerpiece, but then I realized that you can't put like both a centerpiece and then have like food for everyone at each like chair. Like you couldn't put like a table setting and like a centerpiece. So I ended up just putting a centerpiece candle on just one of them because I like it. Because I liked it. I didn't want to get rid of it. But I also wanted food on the table, so I did one table with food and then the other one with just the centerpiece of the candle centerpiece. So yeah, that was a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. I wanted to put fancy food, like this giant fish. I don't know, it's fancy to me, so that's what I did. For the walls, I obviously had to go with, again, the candles. A little redundant, but hey, I like it. It gives off spooky vibes. It's both spooky and fancy. So I did these gold candles. Can't have a spooky house without spooky paintings. So I decorated the walls with these paintings too. And I think they go together with the gold candles pretty well. I thought about doing a blue little spooky vibe with the lights, but decided against it. Here I decided to add another instrument and get rid of a few mannequins to make it look a little less crowded. So yeah, I added the harp over here in the corner. This may have made it look cluttered again, but I don't know, I like the music stand over there, so we're keeping her. And then I had the idea of putting an arch, like an archway into the ballroom or the onto the dance floor, but it was just too much. I didn't really like it, so I just nixed that. Here I am still trying to make it work, and I still don't like it, so I deleted it. I wanted to add these brick pillars into the corner of the room to give it a little more detail, so it wasn't just like a, I don't know, like straightforward room. I don't know. I like the little like details like that. So I put the little brick pillars in the corner over there, and then I wanted to top it with like a really old like art piece, like statue. So I ended up putting the mystic statue because I don't know, it looks kind of like not like spooky, but like old vibes, you know, haunted mansion vibes. I like it. I thought about putting the hanging moss like and turning it into like the white color variation to like make it look like cobwebs, but I don't know, I don't think it was really doing anything for me, so I ended up also nixing that. Yeah, so I still don't like it. I think I made the right decision. Yeah, that's the end of my Haunted Mansion remake. Like how it came out, honestly. I think there's a lot of detail to it, and this was fun. This was fun for me. Anyway, like it if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be here. Have a nice night, guys.